The Bronx Zoo is one of the largest metropolitan zoos in the United States, spanning 265 acres and harboring thousands of animals across diverse, naturalistic habitats. Located in the Bronx, it offers an immersive wildlife experience right within the city. World-class exhibits. Highlights include the Congo Gorilla Forest, Wild Asia Monorail, Jungle World, and the Himalayan Highlands, all designed to replicate native animal habitats. General hours. Open daily at 10 a.m. It closes at 5 p.m. on weekdays and extends to 5:30 p.m. on weekends and holidays. Visitor tips. Because of its massive size, comfortable walking shoes are highly recommended. Wednesday admissions offer limited free general admission tickets, which must be reserved online in advance. The Bronx Zoo is massive, but there are several world-class highlights and unique experiences that you shouldn't miss. Here are the most interesting things to see and do. 1. Premier animal exhibits. Congo Gorilla Forest. This is widely considered one of the best zoo exhibits in the world. It's an immersive, 6.5-acre tropical rainforest where you can get up close with a large troop of western lowland gorillas through massive glass viewing windows. Note, this requires a premium ticket or separate add-on fee. Jungle World, a beautiful, indoor tropical rainforest that allows you to escape into the wilds of Asia. You will see gibbons swinging overhead, otters playing, tapirs, and tree kangaroos in a climate-controlled environment. Wild Asia Monorail, a relaxing narrated monorail ride that takes you through parts of the zoo that aren't accessible by foot. You'll glide past elephants, rhinos, and wild horses roaming through large, open pastures. Seasonal, usually runs from May to October. Himalayan Highlands, a beautiful, rocky exhibit where you can spot elusive snow leopards, red pandas, and white-naped cranes navigating the steep terrain. African Plains, a classic outdoor exhibit where you can see lions, zebras, gazelles, and wild dogs sharing a landscape that mimics the African savanna. 2. Immersive experiences and interactions. Baboon Reserve, an impressive replica of the Ethiopian highlands, home to a large troop of gelada baboons, rock hyraxes, and Nubian ibexes. Sea lion and penguin feedings. These are daily scheduled highlights. Watching the California sea lions at the historic Sea Lion Pool, right in the center of the zoo, interact with keepers is always a crowd favorite. Butterfly Garden, a walk-through indoor conservatory filled with hundreds of live, colorful butterflies flying freely around you, complete with an outdoor garden filled with caterpillar host plants. 3. Fun and adventure, great for families. Nature Trek, a secure, elevated boardwalk and bridge system built up in the trees where kids and adults can climb, crawl, and balance, offering a unique perspective of the park. Bug Carousel, a unique twist on the classic carousel where you can ride giant, beautifully detailed replicas of insects like grasshoppers, ladybugs, and beetles. Quick tip for visiting, the exhibits like the Congo Gorilla Forest, Monorail, Butterfly Garden, and Jungle World are premium attractions. If you want to see them, it is usually much cheaper to buy the Bronx Zoo admission ticket, which includes unlimited access to all premium attractions, rather than buying a basic ticket and paying for each exhibit individually at the gate. The Bronx Zoo uses a flex pricing system for its all-inclusive tickets, meaning ticket prices can vary depending on the day of the week, the season, and how far in advance you book. Weekends and peak holiday times generally cost more. Here's the price breakdown for the two main types of tickets. 1. Bronx Zoo admission, recommended. This is the all-inclusive ticket that gives you entry to the zoo, plus unlimited access to all premium star attractions, such as the Congo Gorilla Forest, Wild Asia Monorail, Jungle World, and Butterfly Garden. Adults, ages 13 and over, starts at $38.70 plus. Seniors, ages 65 and over, starts at $33.70 plus. Children, ages 3 to 12, starts at $28.70 plus. Toddlers, ages 2 and under, free. 2. Limited admission. This is a basic entry ticket. It gives you access to the main outdoor paths and grounds, but does not include the premium attractions. If you want to enter a premium exhibit later, you have to pay a separate fee of $7 per person per attraction. Adults, ages 13 and over, $28.95. Seniors, ages 65 and over, $26.95. Children, ages 3 to 12, $20.95. Toddlers, ages 2 and under, free. Other costs to consider: parking, $22 per day for a car, $30 for preferred weekend parking at Fountain Circle. Wednesday free admission. Wednesdays offer free limited admission, but you must reserve these tickets online in advance. The ticket store for Wednesday slots typically opens the prior Monday afternoon. The Bronx Zoo has several official parking lots that provide easy and direct access to the exhibits. Parking rates and details. Standard parking, $22 per vehicle per day. Preferred parking, $30 per vehicle per day. This is available at the Fountain Circle lot, closest to the historic center of the zoo. It is mostly open on weekends and holidays. The main parking lots, depending on where you enter, your zoo experience will start at a different area. 1. Southern Boulevard Parking, Gate C. This is a large, accessible lot. Entering from here places you near the sea lion pool, penguins, and the Madagascar exhibit. 2. Bronx River Parking, Gate B. This lot is ideal if you want quick access to the Wild Asia monorail and the Baboon Reserve. 3. Crotona Parking, Gate A. Located on the southwest side, this is another convenient option that leads right into the main outdoor paths. Tips for parking. Arrive early. The parking lots can fill up very quickly, especially on weekends, beautiful spring/summer days, and on Wednesday, free admission day. It is highly recommended to arrive close to opening time, 10 a.m., to secure a spot. GPS navigation. You can program your GPS to Bronx Zoo Southern Boulevard Parking or Bronx Zoo Bronx River Parking, depending on which gate you prefer to use. It can definitely be a surprise to see a higher total at the entrance than the baseline price. There are 2 major reasons why you were charged $51 per person at the gate. 1. The flex pricing peak weekend charge. The zoo uses a flex pricing model. While tickets start at around $38.70 for adults on quiet weekdays, the price goes up automatically for high demand days. On a beautiful sunny weekend day in May, peak spring season, the standard ticket price spikes right up to that 47-51 range per adult because demand is at its absolute highest. 2. The gate versus online price difference. The zoo significantly increases ticket prices if you buy them directly at the entrance or toll booth instead of booking online in advance. They do this to encourage people to reserve a timed entry window ahead of time, which helps them manage daily crowd capacities.
Alrighty folks, at this time, your guide and driver here today, Before we get started, let's get a few safety instructions out of the way. Please, everyone remain seated at all times with your heads, hands, feet, cameras, and phones in the train car. And please don't eating or drinking anything other than water. With that out of the way, folks, it is my pleasure to introduce to you a few of our animals and to share some stories about how we care for them here at the zoo and how it connects to our conservation programs around the world. Our keepers provide our animals with world-class care and are supported by a large team. Folks, we can see two of our Bactrian deer. They are the very large, puffy, shaggy, pale gray gold coats. Bactrian deer are a subspecies of red wolf after not being able to for over 40 years. Along with them, folks, we have Now, folks, here at the zoo, we have a lot of deer, and by a lot, I mean a lot. Now, folks, another reason we maintain some of our populations, which is especially important for animals. Now, folks, these are the last true wild horses in the world. Horses you might think of as being wild in North America are actually feral domesticated horses that have escaped from ranches or farms. These guys were never domesticated, and you may notice that they look a little different from the horses you're used to seeing. These guys have shorter legs and a stockier build, and instead of the band. Now, folks, an important part of caring for these animals is moving them from their outside habitat you see here to their indoor overnight one in the far back corner. This is called shifting. And how exactly do you shift a herd of 2,000-pound animals? Well, pushing them is an option. Or tiger. Now, folks, he may be a little hard to spot here. He has very good camouflage and likes to sleep in between the bushes. So keep your eyes peeled, and if you can't see him, then I feel very much. Unless you don't believe me about that biting strength of the tongue. Now, folks, tigers are apex predators, but at the end of the day, they're still cats, so they will still sometimes exhibit the same type of behavior. Where we saw those bad deer and peafowl. We can find a few more of our deer species, folks. The ones with bright white spots and darker coats are our axis deer. Many deer species start the lives with a spotted coat, but then lose it as it matured. The axis deer will keep its spots for the duration of its lifetime. Once again, everyone, please remain seated. As many people stand, we'll have to skip this animal, and I don't want to do that.
Elephant, Jordan, see?
Now, folks, take a look at Patty's trunk. You may notice that she has a small finger-like appendage at the end of it. She could use that with those small blades of grass delicately, or use all 40,000 muscles in her first to perform a small tree branch with defense, of course.
Hello, elephant, hello.
And folks, elephants are incredibly intelligent animals, and you really can't tell them what to do. As a matter of fact, I missed the rhino, guys. Maybe it's our rhino. Her name is Callie. Hi, Callie. Now, folks, this mighty pig we see here in front of us is another example of that enrichment I mentioned before. They show no antlers, and the elk deer are still considered an endangered species and are rapidly living in the wild spaces. Now, folks, if you notice any goats with large spiral horns and a big bushy beard, those are our male markhor. The female markhor will have smaller horns instead of a full beard, have small goat teeth.